Shalom. This week's Sedra is Sedra Tazria. Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvosav v'tzivanu al nitzilas yadayim. You, God, are the source of all blessing, the Lord, King of the universe, who sanctified us with the mitzvot that we're commanded in, specifically washing our hands. This is the blessing recited when washing our hands before eating bread. The requirement in halacha to wash and keep personal hygiene is strange for a religion that focuses on intellectual understanding of God, His laws, and the ritual that leads to character development. What role does hand washing have in any of those categories? When God commanded the Jewish people to build the tabernacle and its vessels, He commanded, listen to these psukim, make a laver of copper and a stand of copper for it, for washing, and place it between the Ohel Moed, the tent of meeting, and the altar. Put water in it. Aaron and his sons should wash their hands and feet in water drawn from it. When they enter the tent of meeting, they shall wash with water. They shall make an offering by fire to God, that they may not die. Or when they approach the altar to serve, to turn into smoke, they shall wash their hands and feet, that they may not die. It shall be a law for all time for them, for him and his offspring throughout the ages. Our rabbis took washing hands very seriously in their teachings. Rabbi Yassi said, concerning anyone who eats bread without washing their hands, it is as if he engaged in sexual intercourse with a prostitute. Rabbi Lezer says, anyone who treats the ritual of washing hands with contempt is uprooted from the world. In the 1800s, there was a cholera outbreak in Europe. Rabbi Akiva Eger famously made rules for the Jewish people, saving them from the outbreak. Part of those rules were, listen to what he wrote, be clean, don't leave any filth or dirt in the home. Use water to wash your face and hands every morning. Wash the floors of the rooms several times with strong vinegar, and it is better if it is mixed with rose water. In the 14th century, the Black Plague ripped through Europe, killing millions of people. The Jews suffered much less than the Gentiles in those times, and experts today generally assume it was because of their observance of washing hands. This week's Sedra discusses the Mitzorah, the sinner who develops a metaphysical condition that's a divine punishment, a skin disease on their hands. If the Kohen inspects and sees the affected part after it has been washed on their clothes, if it is faded, he shall tear it from the cloth or skin. If, however, the affection disappears from the cloth or from any article of skin that has been washed, it shall be washed again, and it shall be at that point considered legally tahor. The Cheskuni explained that the first washing is to turn it from tamei to tahor, and the second to get rid of the blemish. The washing of the garment isn't to promote hygiene, and washing hands for bread and prayer isn't to promote hygiene either. Women and men going to the mikveh might also be mistaken as doing something for cleanliness, that law, but all these practices are not for hygiene, but for changing the status from tamei to tahor. The side benefits are impressive, but they are not the intent of the mitzvot. Benefits that are impressive to mitzvot are plentiful. Torah study helps shape a person's methodology of thought. Done properly, keeping kosher can promote a healthier diet, and charity ensures a society that supports those that fall on hard times. The Torah is an intellectual masterpiece that it aims to improve its adherents, but it also improves people's lives. Shabbat Shalom.